Well, welcome to another edition of In the Cut. It's your boy Terrain James, aka DJ Train, aka that nigga. But welcome to In the Cut, live, sponsored by thebasementradio.com. Make sure you go out, check out the premier source for the latest and greatest in hip hop music. Download the Google app. The Google Play app just got a brand new one up, so just go check out www.thebasementradio.com. But first up, we could talk about dumbass Cat Williams and the Suge Knight. If ever there was a pairing in hip hop in the world whatsoever, a weird pairing, this is it. I don't know if I ever thought I would see Cat Williams and Suge Knight as BFFs. That just don't look right. They're walking around looking like the number 10 walking around. Just, I don't know for what reason. But just recently, if you haven't heard, they were both arrested after a photographer was assaulted. I think it was either at TMZ or one of them freelance photographers was assaulted and she pressed charge. I guess they tried taking the camera from her, but the whole thing's on the internet. You can see them being stupid. I just don't know when these two decided to start hanging out. I mean, I know Cat Williams fell off that wagon a few years back, and he had it for a second, man. He had like where Kevin Hart's at now. That's where Cat Williams had, and then he just complete cuckoo went crazy. Maybe it's him and Amanda Bynes were eating at the same restaurant, or him and Britney Spears' hairstylist went out on a date. I have no idea what happened to Cat Williams, because Cat Williams just went crazy. He started with him calling out Steve Harvey for whatever reason, and then after that, he just ain't been the same. Completely fell off the map. If I was Cat Williams, the only thing I'd be doing right now is watching Eddie Murphy movies, watching Chris Rock movies, watch some of their stand-ups. Don't watch your stand-up. Watch their stand-ups, and even watch the reigning king of comedy right now, Kevin Hart. Watch some of his stand-ups, all of them, because that's what he needs to be doing. He needs to engulf himself into this art craft called comedy. Shoot, go to the store, go buy the 3 seasons of Dave Chappelle and watch that. He needs something. The last thing he should do is trying to dip into this hip hop world, especially like they seen before. Like I think he was trying to release a hip hop song. He might have. I don't know. I do not want to see Cat Williams, the rapper. I don't want to see no rapper that's can't even reach the microphone trying to rap in the booth with his hair permed. Unless your name is Snoop Dogg, we don't want to see it. Don't walk in that booth with that perm hair. Stay out of the booth. A lot of y'all need to do that anyways. But the last thing Cat Williams needs, I don't know what it is, and maybe it's a short person complex, but just trying to prove that you're tough. I mean, you're doing the wrong things, man. You are 3'3", 3'5" with some high tops on. Be funny. Be that funny short guy. I mean, you can't be the funniest short guy anymore because Kevin Hart took that, but you could be just a funny short guy. Stop trying to be the tough short guy. I'm a pimp. I'm a real pimp. You don't even got hoes hanging around him no more. The hoes don't even. If he try to smack one of his girls and say, "Where my money at, bitch?" they gonna smack him back. Take his chain, or if he still has a chain, I don't know. The last person he needs to be hanging out with is Suge Knight, former Blood member, former CEO of Death Row Records. When has Suge Knight been? When have you seen Suge Knight in any positive light since the early 90s? And you didn't even see him in positive light then. Suge Knight has a record of ruining careers or ruining people around him, including himself. Like both of them, I think were at one time good at what they were doing. Suge Knight being a CEO and being a scary nigga, and Cat Williams being a funny motherfucker. But now, all that has changed just because they're trying to be something that they're not and trying to keep on portraying that to the public. And the public don't believe you, okay? We ain't walking around scared of Suge Knight anymore. People, maybe in the past they were, they're saying, nah, this is the same dude that shot himself at Kanye West's party. This is the same guy that got knocked out by some hairstylist dude. You know, he just was recently shot 5 times. I think that's a little karma for your ass from the back in the Pac days, but he was just recently shot 5 times, was in the hospital for that, and then you gonna go and get out. The first thing you gonna go do is hang with a midget that used to be funny, and then y'all go walk around and get mad at a reporter. And this is and the report says, and now this is what's dumb. This is what Cat Williams on what happened.
Is this an isolated incident with her? Like, did you?
I am as interested in you in finding out what the lady says her actual story was. I knew that she was engaged inappropriately with a child, not with any adult. We're talking about a 5-year-old. Let's be very clear. We're not talking about 15. We're not talking about 12. We're talking about 5. So
what was the nature of this?
I don't think I'm allowed to say. I'm just saying. I'm saying for you to have caught the child when the child is by no adult, and that's when you. I'm saying that she wasn't involved with any adult, and there were at least 9 there. Her interaction was with the child.
She was photographing the child.
No, she was doing no photographs. She was recording.
Recording, video.
Yeah.
Video.
So her story is clearly she got in an altercation with me, but she didn't. So
Cat Williams just needs, on that one, Cat Williams just needs to pimp smack himself. Just pimp slap yourself in the face real fast, real hard, and just hopefully snap some sense back into you while you can still get a career. Because, I mean, comedian, you can come back. Everybody loves a good comeback story, especially for comedians. But I don't know. I think Cat Williams might be too far gone. There's plenty of video footage now that ain't ever gonna go away of him losing it, being dumb. So who knows? That's that. Also, recently, if you haven't heard, Tyga, potato, however you want to say it, and Drake have been going back and forth with each other, and they were label mates. Now, I guess Tyga's trying to get off of Cash Money, and Baby's already went on record saying that he's all behind Drake. Of course, I mean, you ain't gonna sit there and be like, hey, I'm supporting both these artists when one of the artists ain't even selling records at the moment. And then you got Drake, that's the highest selling R&B singer out there, or rapper, I mean, excuse me. He's the hottest rapper out there, or the highest selling rapper, R&B singer, whatever category you want to put him in. I put Drake. Drake's kind of like Taylor Swift to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like how she started out as a country singer, but now, you know, she's more pop, and now pop's claiming her pretty much, and you know, she kind of goes back and forth, but nobody knows which is which. Same thing with Drake. You know, he came out as a rapper, but really he's a very great R&B singer, and I think pretty soon he's just gonna be singing all the time, completely, except for when he gets pissed at what somebody says about him. That's the only time he raps. But they've been going back and forth recently, and taking shots at each other. Nicki, I guess, is supporting Drake. Nicki unfollowed Tyga, and and Tyga, who's been seen around with the Kardashian. I don't know what the hell her name is, which Kardashian it is. One of the littler ones that's the next up on deck to be a hoe. He been seen around with her, She's 17 years old. He 25. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother episode on In the Cut. But and then they just recently were seen in Paris, where Paris, the legal age, I didn't know this, is 15. Holy shit, is this where R. Kelly's at right now? Is this why we haven't heard anything from R. Kelly? Is R. Kelly just sitting over in London fucking bitches and not feeling no shame? Whew, that must be where he went. I have no idea. But that's what Tiger has been doing. But just recently, Drake upped the ante and after throwing a party down in MIA, I think it was, and took to the Instagram with that Kardashian, the next on deck to be a hoe, Kardashian, to be named nameless, took to the Instagram page and had a picture with her. I mean, I guess she don't understand, when you in hip hop beefs and rivalries, the last thing you want to do is be seen with the man that your boo is having a beef with, being all cool in the picture. But I guess she know. I bet she know now. I bet you even Kim called her up on that. Like, come on, man. Come on. Kanye, shut up. I'm just talking to my sister. But come on. Chloe's probably like, Chloe can't give nobody advice right now. Chloe can't give no advice. She bouncing back and forth with a crackhead and some rapper that's French Montana. Yeah, that's another whole story too. But just in case you out in the middle of nowhere and you don't know what's going on, that's what's been going on in hip hop this week. So yeah, keep it locked. Every week I'm gonna get you up to date with what's going on in the week, and you can also listen to the Basement Radio during the week, especially on Friday nights and Saturday nights for the Drunk and Dangerous and In the Cut radio shows that are on, where we'll be dipping into all this stuff along with the hip hop music, playing it non-stop, the latest and greatest in hip hop music. So it's your boy Terrain, and that's In the Cut. So stay tuned for just more news and more information as it comes to us. But that's just crazy right now. That's what's going on right now in this moment. I'm sorry, I wish there was some real entertainment, but that's just it.